Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Luis Castillo will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready now, Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is there, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming, here it is. Hopped up. Votto has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So striding forward now, Omar Narvaez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Two out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
All even now, 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Striding in, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 4.
Now here it comes. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, They're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Hit on the ground to third. Sogard is there. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Eugenio Suarez will be next. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. A payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. And right into the shift. Sogard has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. His prior history versus this arm is an impressive 5 for 8. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Too high. Ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Pitch popped up. Suarez waits on it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just 1 pitch.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Fouled off. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Nick Castellanos at the plate now with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one.
Castellanos.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-0 home. Hit well towards the hole. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 6. The left fielder, number 44.
Now batting, Aristides Aquino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
And he fouls this one off. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
So a full count now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Freddie.
Standing in, Freddie Galvis. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
And this is low, ball 1. Runner at first here, one man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Peralta is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. The 2-2, and this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
2 on here with 1 man out. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Luis Castillo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1.
Off the plate,
and he misses with it. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
The count is 1-2.
1-2. Here it is. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Gamble.
Here comes the first pitch. Ben Gamble is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2 balls and a strike to count. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 44 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brewers go down quietly. They trail this one 1-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, number 4.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike. Yeah, that one. Hey.
In there, and it's even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout
Number
stuff
19.
working for him
Number
these days.
19.
Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he'll take a look at ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. From the stretch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Suarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
1-1.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's fouled away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They lead it 1-0. So striding in, Brock Holt. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Brock Holt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Ball 2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Brock Holt now with a full count.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Omar Narvaez.
Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Nope.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Keston Hiura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So runners at first and second here with one away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's Avisail Garcia. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Here's Eric Sogard. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. He couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And a relay to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Now back.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 pitch. Fastball well outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So here now is the pitcher, Freddie Peralta. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
1-0. Here it is. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Cain has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Popped him up. Galvis is there for it, and that retires the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Brewers lead it 4-1. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. The 1-0. Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, number 44.
Now in the box, Aristides Aquino. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Sogard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it 4-1. Garrett, the 6'5"
Now,
left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Ready for another shot now, Brock
Leading off
Holt.
for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter.
Up next for
Show some
Milwaukee,
great patience and discipline,
the catcher,
making the pitcher labor to start the game.
Narvaez.
The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So coming to the plate, Omar Narvaez. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game.
Ball.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston.
So
Hura.
1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and in at the plate steps Keston Hura. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball. That's out.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that'll be a base hit for Braun. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Brewers are out in front, 4-1. Zach Brown, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 66, Zach Brown.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Tucker Barnhart.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Brown, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Barnhart playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The next 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Jesse Winker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 4.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 4. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jose De Leon will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Jose De Leon.
Stepping into the box, Eric Sogard. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 7, Eric Sogard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. De Leon, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Stepping into the box, Ben Gamel. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off a plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here it comes. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
is hitting for Milwaukee, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 2-0 home. Nope. 3-0.
Down 3-0.
Lorenzo Cain will be next. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Line hard, but foul. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Come on, Red.
A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, one man out. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Soft liner towards first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, shortstop, Brock Holt.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Brent Suter enters to do the pitching
Now
in the
pitching
bottom of the
for
6th.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Joey Votto will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here it comes.
0-1.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Votto will take the turn and head for second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A runner at second. Nobody out. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, right here you see a situation where
batter,
no doubles
number 9.
defense comes
Second
back to
baseman,
bite you. As a
Mike.
pitcher, were you even aware when
Not
guys
dead.
are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2
Not a
strikes.
bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time
Now
today.
Pretty standard
right
pitch
field.
sequence right there.
Yeah.
Just how you draw it up in a
Out
perfect
there,
world.
no.
Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Alex Claudio, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the
Number
bullpen.
58, Alex Claudio. Now batting, number 44.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie.
In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th, and we are tied 4-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stevenson is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Philip Irvin will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9. Number 6.
Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hey! Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Ball in.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's now 6-4.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0.
Hey.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. In for strike 2. This pitch is popped up. Suarez is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Pedro Strop comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Abisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Oh, that's low.
Still only one out in the inning. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Into the box, Eric Sogard. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Still only one out in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Stepping in, Ben Gamble, and it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Last half of the 7th here. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, number 4. Right side, but it's well foul. Runner goes for second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Votto.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Phelps will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tyrone Taylor is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and in for ball 1. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Cincinnati. Score remains steady at 6-4. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. While they've certainly hit some balls hard, 5 of their base hits have come from ground balls. In an era where launch angle is king, this appears to be somewhat of a throwback performance. But clearly, there are many ways to success for a team at the
Ladies
plate.
and gentlemen, your
Thank you,
attention,
Heidi.
please.
Michael Lorenzen has
Now
been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to
Number
start the
21,
eighth.
Michael Lorenzen.
Next for Milwaukee, number 15. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now 7-4.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. The pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The shortstop, Brock Holt.
At the plate, Brock Holt. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pitch on the way.
Aye.
One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his first home run of the season, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Raisel Iglesias, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
26, Raisel Iglesias.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Iglesias, 30 years of age. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Heading out towards shallow right, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Garcia is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Another 2-2 offering, and it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. High pop up. Votto is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 8 and the Reds 4. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez singled home a run in his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here's the 2-1 home.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready now for Cincinnati, Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Pitch on the way. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Striding into the box, Eric Sogard. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Manny Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Manny Pena.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out. Whoa.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third, right to him. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Now to the plate, Tyrone Taylor. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 4 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. J.P. Fireisen enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 76.
Josh Van Meter will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And that's in there for strike 1.
One's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is up. Go, Josh. Come on.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He He's set and the pitch. One and one. Nobody out, runner on first. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run
Now
in the batter's box. They've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. None out. Runners at first and second. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. To the right side and through, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Phillip Ervin will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Now that man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 4, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. And the payoff pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Holt for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in now, Joey Votto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The Reds down to their last strike. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Alex Claudio gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Reds, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.